Hey everyone! The Crescent City Cup, held here in downtown New Orleans, is one of the biggest annual Scrabble tournaments in North America. Attracting over 130 players in its 12th edition in 2024, the tournament offers $2,500 to the winners of both the North American and International Lexicon Open divisions. I've been part of the organizing team since 2019, and I also play in the event, which this year was live streamed on my Ostenium9 Twitch channel, which you can follow, link in the description below. Here are my top 5 players on the stream from the Crescent City Cup 2024. In number 5, we have Sam Rosen against Stefan Katsu. Two of North America's expert players battled it out in round 11 of the tournament, where Sam was leading this entire game but finds himself down by 9 points after Stefan plays tile-like. Stefan just holds one tile on his rack as they enter the endgame. Sam had these letters on his rack. To the casual observer, there may not be many places to play anything for a good number of points to win the game, but Sam finds the best move possible. His lovely play of 2 year does everything it needs to win this game. It scored 37 points, plays off as many tiles as possible, and according to the Scrabble engine Quackle, yields the largest margin of victory. Sam wins this game by 16 points and goes on to record a top 5 finish in his first ever Crescent City Cup showing. In 4, it's Chris Cheng's absolute bomb against Morris Greenberg. In a tale of the heavy-hitting bingos at the end of day 1, Morris draws first blood with Freshen for 104 points early on in this game, but Chris had other ideas in his maiden live-stream tournament game. Morris plays Vanya into open space, and then Chris seizes the opportunity to play Seizings for 106 points, 2 more than Morris's Freshen. Potentially a game-winning play, Morris challenges the word, but it comes back good and therefore misses his next turn. It proved to be the pivotal move as Chris takes this game by over 100 points to round off the first day's thrilling action. My number 3 is Cooper Komatsu's amazing find against Jason Weisberg. Both players arrived at the tournament late after extensive travel delays the night before, and running on a couple of hours sleep, they made up for this game during the Saturday lunchtime break. After Jason's back-to-back bingos of Euclides and the nicely spotted and apt 9-letter word of streaming, Cooper is still trailing by 84 points in this position on a congested board after his solitary bingo of Brysont. Despite the lack of sleep, Cooper brilliantly finds the only playable bingo from this unassuming rack. Tsarism scored a whopping 86 points en route to a narrow 12-point victory in this break-time nail-biter. This was just a sneak peek of things to come over the rest of the tournament. Cooper ends up with a breakout result by finishing in second place in the NWL Open Division, 1 win behind the winner. Not bad for a player who was sleep deprived and had to forfeit 3 games on day 1. The grand finale involving Jackson Smiley and Annette Oberstadt is my number 2. With the NWL tournament on the line going into the final game, we were spoiled with an absolute treat of a game. The situation is simple. The winner of this game wins the tournament. Jackson is one of the strongest players in North America and went into this as an overwhelming favorite against relative newcomer Annette Oberstadt. Annette burst onto the scene playing in her first live tournament at this very tournament just 2 years ago. So in this David and Goliath finale, it was Annette that took an early lead and maintained it throughout the middle of the game. With the scores almost tied, Jackson was in this position. With an array of bingos to consider, his choice of reburial in this position was key. It's not the highest scoring bingo, as he could have scored 9 more playing Ruralize, starting with the R of Guairo to hit the double word square. However, his choice crucially blocks potential bingos through the I, R, and O of Guairo, as well as bingos coming down from the N, T, I, and A of Sentia, leaving very little room for Annette to come back with her own bingo. The objective with this move is to bingo and not be bingoed on. Jackson treaded carefully for the rest of the game and won 466 to 418, taking the championship and the $2,500 top prize in the process. Well played, Jackson. And my number 1 has to be the brilliance of the legendary Dave Wean against Chris Lipe. To kick off the second days of play, multi-time North American champion Dave Wean took on former World Championship runner-up Chris Lipe in what turned out to be a masterclass of tournament Scrabble. The lead switched hands on numerous occasions, but when Chris's Arancini immediately nullified Dave's boycotts, Dave was left in a precarious situation with just 1 tile left in the bag. Dave finds himself in this spot and down by 34 points. Realistically, the only way he can win is to bingo, which is near impossible with the UUV combination on his rack. Without doing the total deep dive, Dave needs to find a way to play off one tile, as there's only one tile in the bag, to give him a shot to play a bingo on the next turn in 2 different places, in order to finish and win the game. After thinking on this move for over 10 minutes, Dave plays the U in hope to draw the V to yield an unblockable bingo next turn, with either Vesuvian onto the end of Arancini or Lovies to the right of Boycotts, also making BE and OS. This sequence of events actually happens, and Dave miraculously steals the win, 451 to 422, on his way to a 5th Crescent City Cup tournament victory in the CSW Open Division. I could try to explain the genius reasoning for this move, but fellow Scrabble Grandmaster Will Anderson has already eloquently covered this position in one of his YouTube videos, which I would fully recommend that you watch. The link to Will's video is in the description below, and while you're there, go subscribe to his YouTube channel too, if you haven't already. So those were my top 5 players on stream from the Crescent City Cup 2024. If you enjoyed it, give the video a big thumbs up and drop a comment. More videos are in the pipeline, so please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. Have a great day!